So we're going to do something a little different today. I ordered a pot kit from Brookside Game Calls. I'm just going to see how easy it is to make one of these calls and how it sounds when it's done. This is going to be a slate over glass we have here. Comes with the pot call. This is walnut, and it comes with the striker. There's a few steps you have to do to get this pot call made. First, we're going to have to sand it. We're going to take some sandpaper. We're going to sand it. And we'll take some polyurethane protection, kind of protect the wood, bring out the shine, if you will. We will glue the glass down, let it dry, then we'll go with the slate. Then we'll work on the striker and we'll see what we do. First of all, we'll just start sanding this. You know, it is pretty smooth. There is some rough edges on it. So we will take sandpaper and just start trying to get this as smooth as we can. Okay, you don't have to tape all that. Alright, took a little work. Alright, took a little bit of work, but we got the call is pretty smooth right now. So right now we're going to wipe on some polyurethane protection. And let me point out, see over here, that it does come with directions. Simple to follow instructions. And so now we're going to apply some polyurethane protectant onto the call. Take a little dab on this rag here. Notice how that really changes the color. Now it'll dry a different color, but sure is pretty. Almost dries instantly. So we'll let this dry for a few minutes and then we'll insert the glass. Like I said, this is slate over glass. We'll let this dry for a few minutes. And make sure you get the top of it. I did not. Okay. Give it a couple minutes. Alright, so it's dried for a couple minutes. So now we're going to install the glass. Now you can see in here, get my shadow out of the way, we'll go put a little dab of glue right there on that little lip that sticks up. Now what we have here is Loctite. It's not your regular super glue. This is an outdoor adhesive. It's waterproof. When you glue it, it's not going to come off. So it is going to take a little bit to dry. So we'll go ahead and put the glass on it. Kind of squish it into position. I'm trying to make it even all the way around, which I think it is. So I really don't know any good way to make it dry quicker or anything. I'm going to set a can of Cares on top of it to apply a little bit of pressure and allow that to sit there until it's dry. I don't know. Maybe I'll come back in a couple hours. Maybe I'll come back in the morning. But what I'm going to do now is just let that glass dry and allow the Cares to keep it pressure on it. I don't like carrots. Got a good use for them, I reckon. Okay, it's been about 4 hours, far longer than what it really would take, but the glass is in there. So we're going to go ahead and put this slate on. And you can do it one of two ways. You can put a line of glue around the slate, or you can put it line of glue on this lip inside the call. You can see that lip there. So what I think I am going to do, rather than make a whole line around on the lip, I'm just going to put some dots 4 or 5 dots of glue on the lip itself. We got some glue there. Now, get that in place. You have a little bit of glue that came out on top of the slate. Wipe that off. Now that's already setting. Get it in position. Wow. They don't want to move, but the instructions say to use these little clamps to do it, or you could use my carrot in a can method, but I'm just going to put a couple clamps on the ends of it there, and we'll let it sit dry, which is probably dry now, but we'll let it sit and give it enough time. Be back in a little bit. Okay, so this call has dried, I don't know, it's bedtime now, so it's dried another 3 or 4 hours. It's in there good. So what I have here is the striker that came with the kit. And I've been playing around with it, so I know what it's going to do. Well, that's just not going to call in a lot of turkeys. But here is another striker that I ordered with the kit. It's pre-assembled, and I've done nothing to this call. I've not scratched the surface or anything. So I'm going to use this separate striker that I bought separate than the kit to give it a shot. Okay, so it might not be a Primos call, it might not be bone collector call, you know, but you know what, for $15, it was fun putting this together. I would recommend getting this pre-assembled striker though, with the plastic tip, than the one that comes with the kit. You know, it was fun. It's a loud call. You know, get the surface prepared a little bit, and I think I can kill a turkey with it. You got a turkey looking at me right now, holding the camera. Love you, babe.